But what's our goal? Is it to become wealthy or to buy a house or a car or to be like our next door rich neighbor? Hi, Anish. First of all, thank you for your amazing blog and your message about mindfulness. I would like to say something about the post that you published on 24/20. Why is the pursuit of fame and riches so misguided? I found that post really amazing as it is relatable to most of us, isn't it? We go to work every day, but what's our goal? Is it to become wealthy or to buy a house or a car or to be like our next door rich neighbor? Do you agree with me when I say that we should be breaking our goals down? Like for me, it is to exit my job, to pursue my hobbies, or to cut down my hours, to spend more time with my family or parents back in India. And when that time comes, realize that now it's enough and be grateful for the experiences during my journey. Lastly, stop and smell the roses at times. Some beautiful words there, Anish. Keep doing what you're doing and glad to see that your blog is growing day by day. God bless.
Hello, welcome to Meditative Mango Let's Just Talk series. Thank you, Minu, for your voice message. This series is where anyone can go on the website meditativemango.com and leave a voicemail, and that will start a discussion. The idea is to allow people to go to the website and place a question or a topic, or if they want to share their experience about mindful living, and we can have that discussion on YouTube. And it will also have the opportunity for the viewers to put their comments. So if you're looking for answers, if you've got something to talk about, this is a platform for it. And now Minu's topic was about fame and money, and how to look at it in the right way. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong in fame or money. It's all great things. It's fine to wish to be famous or to be rich, but the real point that I'd like to make here is there is a paradox and there is a way you need to look at it. And I think it's quite important for us to get that perspective right. Now, having money is better than having no money at all, obviously, for obvious reasons. But what I'd like to say on the topic is that people all over want more money. It's just a given. You think, everyone's out there to actually become famous or have more money. So we might be tempted to think that everyone's after the same thing, and that's something that everyone should aim at. And there's something at the end of the rainbow that when you do get rich and you do get famous, you're going to experience something that you are not experiencing right now, and that's something to be desired very much. I think there is a big problem in that analogy, because the truth of the matter is people who are rich and who are very famous are not necessarily a lot more happier than a person who doesn't have a lot. I would say that our initial basic needs to be met. If that hasn't been met, then we would suffer. We will have to struggle. If we can't pay our bills, that'll give us a constant source of agony. And if you're not recognized and respected enough, that'll create a bit of an agony. But that also can be relieved if you look into your own sense of self or the ego, or if you are mindful enough to understand how the ego works. It will give us a bit of a clarity on that issue. Now, coming back to the issue of how to set goals and what to aim for. The most important thing is that we aim to enjoy the process. The process is more important than the result. And I will say that again. The process is more important than the result. it's another way of saying, the journey is more important than the destination. If you need to enjoy the journey, and that's absolutely true. While it's very easy for young kids or even adults to aim, have a goal, and we get so obsessed with getting to that goal that we feel a sense of urgency. I need to put in my 100%, I need to give it my all in order to get this goal, and I'll be happy then. But the sad truth is, there is no happiness when you get to that goal. You will have a momentary sense of accomplishment, and it'll feel great, but it's going to be just that, momentary. You'll have it for a very short period of time, and then you'll have this question, now what? The biggest problem is actually people are adaptable. We get used to new ways of life. We get used to a new situation. So if you're living in luxury, all of a sudden, in a few weeks or a month's time, you will get quite used to it, and you will feel that this is the way of life, and you would probably desire more to keep you excited. And that's probably not the way to go, because it's not really sustainable that way. You'd feel a bit hollow if you pursue that path, is my take on this matter. However, the main thing is, it's great to have goals because it gives you something to work on, and it'll give you a sense of purpose. But what is also important is that you realize that the process is the real deal. So if you have a goal, don't worry too much about the results. Obviously, put goals in place and measure if you're getting there and all that. That's all great. But what's more important is that on a day-to-day basis, you experience what the moment has to offer. Experience your relationships, experience your situation, experience what you have right in front of you, because your experiences are priceless. We are here for a short period of time on earth, and we've got turns out to be a bad experience, and if it's too much to take and it becomes miserable, I think there's something wrong there. And that's the whole idea of preaching mindful living, is to understand that the experience is what the whole deal is about, and to bring your awareness to where the present moment is. That's where you are, and that's where you need to focus your attention on. And it's not always possible to be mindful all the time. You'll be walking around like a zombie if you were to be mindful all the time. And I think it's a wrong advice that a lot of meditation teachers out there give you. It's a free advice, just be mindful. You're not going to be mindful all the time. But if you're more mindful than you were in the past, you're probably doing quite well. And if you're mindful in crucial moments of your life, it's probably working well for you. That's all that matters, and that's all that you need to get out of it, really. It's not about having too much of any one thing. It's just having a sense of understanding and a sense of appreciation for what we have, and not undervaluing our present moment and what we have in our midst right now, and just looking at some other point in time where we'll be happier, we will be a bit more accomplished. So that's the idea. Please don't miss the gift you've got, the gift of now you've got right in front of you, for a distant tomorrow that will look better. So that's the idea. If you have got more to add on this topic, please feel to comment down below. It's just a discussion. That's the whole idea. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.